Hi everyone, I'm Sean Callebs here in Nankang, and everybody throughout China knows this really as the hub for the where so much furniture is created and has been sold throughout China for decades. Here we are at Jinhai. It is one of the well-known furniture factories here. What you're seeing now is a couple of workers are going through. They're making legs that will go on couches, chairs, tables, cabinets, virtually everything you can think of. This is a massive sprawling facility, and if you look up you can sort of see through the halogen lights as the sawdust kind of leaves a mist-like feeling in this factory. Really no detail is too small. This factory turns out a great deal of furniture. What we're seeing these two ladies do right here is very difficult, very tedious work. We've been watching them do it throughout the morning. Basically, they're getting these pieces and they're filing down the edges to make them as smooth as possible, and they'll go like that. It is going to be some decorative wood area for bed frames and beds. And the director of this factory has operated for years, but for so long they only sold the product throughout China. But that has changed dramatically in just the past couple of years with the addition of an inland port in Ganzhou. That is an area about an hour and a half drive from here. And we're going to show you just how convenient it has made for the furniture factories that are here. As I mentioned, about 800,000 people live in this town of Nankang. But if we step just out here a little bit, we can see where the port is. It's just over there. You can see some of the cargo areas down there, and in the distance, some cranes up in the air. There are rails over there, railways, so they're able to bring wood in from all over the world. They get a lot from Russia and a lot from Finland here at Jinhai, and they're able to sell their product virtually everywhere. A lot is sold to the United States, a lot is sold to the Middle East. We're going to be joined by the director of Jinhai Furniture, Zhang Yuhua. He is the director of this facility. You were telling me just a while ago that you're able to sell your furniture to the United States, to the Middle East. What has this port that opened up in 2017, what has it meant to your factory?
这个赣州港，然后起来之后呢，就是我觉得最大的一个变化就是实现了这个木材买全球，家具卖全球，这是非常大的一个转变啊。Yeah.
And we had a talk earlier. You were a public servant for a while. You were a police officer working in Shenzhen, working in this area. You moved to Shenzhen. That's when you became a furniture director, began opening up this facility. Could you ever have imagined China being like this, the reforms having such a dramatic effect on this country over 40 years?
这里是对我们来说它是“一带一路”的一个重要节点，也是全球货物的一个集散地。所以我觉得对我们这个经济带动的发展非常快，然后这也是我们整个改革开放发展中的一个缩影啊。Thank you.
And it's really so much more. If you look throughout this area, it's not just the factories, it's not just the rail area, but there is also a convention center area where people are able to come and look at all the furniture that is created here in this area. And the director, John, if I can bring you back in for just a second. Director John, you had a big hand in developing the area where people can come in and look at the furniture, to see it on the floor where it's all out, and people can look at the finished product, how wonderful it is. How important was it to you to work on that convention center and display area where people can see the completed furniture?
我觉得这个就是这条线路打通的话，就是对我们整个这个期的这个带动这种工作这种经济的带动飞速的发展是非常的快啊。然后特别是我们南康的家具，经过那么多年的发展，是吧？有这个港口为依托，然后就是使我们整个经济都发生了很大的一个变化。特别是从我们这个研发设计那一块来讲，然后一方面它提升了我们产品的一个附加值就是原创的设计给产品也带来越多的附加值啊。对。
Thanks very much. And we looked at the logo of Jinhai. It looks like 3 little waves and then the sun coming out of the waves, and it shows you just how important this seaport is. Director Zhang told me that before this port opened, only a handful, only about 4 companies sold furniture internationally. Today, there are hundreds. It has dramatically increased the output in this area by more than 15%, and that has added up to billions of dollars for the economy, not just in this area, but for China as a whole. So it really gives you an idea of just how important this port is. Live here in Nankang, Callebs, CGTN.